What's good, guys? It's your boy Kev, and today I'm in the 2021 Volkswagen ID.4, which is Volkswagen's version of the closest thing I would say is the Tesla Model Y. So definitely a very interesting vehicle. Stay tuned. You might love it. And here it is, guys, the 2021 Volkswagen ID.4. It's got a very interesting look on the outside. You got some nice wheels here. You're going to have your first edition badges because it's just letting you know there is no other one before this one. You're going to have blind spot sensors, keyless entry. Of course, this is one of a higher trim, but check out this interior. On the inside, it's a very interesting look. It's very, very plain, very basic. It's going to have two screens, okay? I'm going to explain the purpose of these two screens briefly in terms of the seating and all of this leather. It's pretty nice, not going to lie. All right, now, straight off the bat, okay, I love the simplicity of this car. You know, there are some things that I wish my Tesla Model Y had, and then there's some things that I don't understand why they are the way they are, okay? So I'm just going to start off with what I would call display right here. So with a Tesla, your shifter is right here, and in the regular cars, it's going to be somewhere in this area. In Volkswagen's ID.4, for whatever reason, and it's in a very awkward position, and it's very awkward to do, maybe because I'm not used to it, okay? So obviously you step on the brake like any other car, and then if you want to put it in drive, you just twist it up, okay? Lets you know that you're ready. If you want to put it in reverse, obviously you're just going to twist it down. And then if you want to place it in neutral, you're going to place it right there in the center. Now, similar to Tesla, if you want to park it, and you know, to other vehicles as well, you just got to hit the P button and it's going to park the vehicle for you. And it's going to show you again how much battery you have left, how much miles you have on your car, and the status that it's in. So I like this display. I like it. What I don't like this twisting. I don't like none of that. Just give me a shifter. Give me something. But it's very awkward. In terms of the steering wheel, I love the way the steering wheel feels. I love this gloss. It reminds me a lot of my Tesla steering wheel. One thing that I do like versus the Tesla is these buttons right here, because as you can see, they're not actual buttons, and even if you just get close to it, you know, it'll do its functions, and you feel like a little haptic vibration once you click on it. So, you know, as you drive at night, these little icons being lit are gonna look a lot nicer than Tesla's plain black steering wheel. So that is one thing to keep in mind. If you do want to set up your lightings, it's going to be right here. It's crazy because just with your finger getting pretty close to it, as you can hear, like it senses your finger there. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, and again, another thing that I do like is that you can control your mirrors through here. You know, so it's a lot more easy instead of just reaching for a touchscreen to do anything. But talking about the touchscreen, let's get straight into it. This is your color touchscreen display. It'll show you your phone, radio, navigation, and your vehicle, you know, where you're at, plus your climate control. Heated seats you can control from here. So you're gonna have your app connect, where you can connect Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. So if for whatever reason you don't like the phone's GPS, the car's GPS, you could use your phone's GPS, which I always say is a way better option. Another thing that I wish, hold on. Elon Musk, if you're watching this video right now, which you're probably not because it's a Volkswagen video, there is no reason why Volkswagen is giving me ambient lighting in this car, but I don't have that in my Tesla Model Y. What is up with that? And look, it's right here, ambient lighting, right? We're gonna hit ambient lights, and it gives you color options to even choose from. So it's daytime right now. Let's see if we're gonna be able to even see it. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. But I No, no. Oh, maybe I gotta turn the car on. Put the car in drive. I put it in drive, man. And hold on. Oh, snap. So the crazy thing about the ambient lighting that I just learned, right? I'm learning as I go. I know absolutely nothing about this car. This is probably the most unprepared YouTube video review on this car. As you change the ambient color lighting, which obviously the car has to be on or in drive or in something, right? Let's say you switch it to this color. This is a really nice color, actually. Your home screen will change to that color. Okay, now let's play with this a little bit more. How do you get this? Oh, you could split screen it. You guys see that? You can change the freaking color. You get that in a Volkswagen. You don't get it in a Tesla. I love it. I wish my car had ambient lighting. That's one of the main things that I said, and I even tweeted Elon Musk the other day, and I said that, you know, put some freaking ambient lighting in these cars, man. So let me put this back in park. But another thing again with the display, when you put it in park, it gives you a goodbye mode, and it lets you know the temperature control, where the wipers are and whatnot. If you want to control your temperature, you're gonna hit on and off, you know, cooled, heat, I believe that's neutral. You're gonna have fan speed right here. And if you want to get into that climate screen, you just hit climate. If you want to go into your menu, you just hit your menu button here, and this would be your parking assist and your vehicle mode. Because if you are driving, which again, let me put this back into drive, you can have your car in a few different drive modes. You can have eco mode, comfort mode, and sport mode, or you can make it custom. Very nice display as you go through them. Of course, they're going to give you a track on sport, but overall it's a really nice display. But I'm going to get into some of the things that I do not like about this car, because other than that, other than the display, other than this display, that display, and the ambient lighting, you know, there are some drawbacks to this car. It does have a beautiful panoramic sunroof. The one thing that I don't like is that it takes a little bit too long to open up the shade. And another thing is that it's very loud. So just to close it, and it's crazy because just to open it and close it, it's almost like a little touch display. It's everything in this car is really just touch. So basically you just make that motion that you're gonna move forward. But listen to that. Why is it so loud? And it's closed. One of the things that I do dislike about this car is it has a very plasticky feel. Very plasticky. This, in fact, is all plastic. This is like a leatherette, but very plastic, and it just feels like there's a lot of plastic throughout the car. So for me, it just gives it more of like a cheap feel. In terms of the leather is not bad. I could live without the ID patching, but it just feels very... The good thing about these seats is that they do come attached to your seat, unlike my Tesla, which, as you guys saw, is pretty loose. Your driver controls are right here, so in case you have an integrated memory system for 2 drivers, you can set it up right here. So I mean, that is nice, but quality wise of the leather, it's hit or miss. This is very plasticky of a feel right here as well. And then your center console, does this close? Yes, it closed. Again, very plasticky. You have a wireless charger here, your cup holders, but just overall very, very plasticky. All right, guys, so I'm in the back of the ID.4, and the room is not bad. It is a little bit tight. It could be because the driver's seat is all the way to the back, but as you can see, my knees are rubbing right here. Again, we're going to continue with that very plasticky feel. Not the most comfortable spot for my elbow if you are sitting back here. I do love the LED lights, and the vents in the back are in a very interesting position. Let me show you. So the vents are actually a lot closer to the floor. And I guess that is so that instead of it just shooting directly at your knees, it's going to circulate, you know, as it comes up. So very interesting spot. And the way they slanted it, you know, I like this. I do like this. But overall, space-wise, for me, it is a little bit tight. You know, a little bit tighter than the Model Y. I could go on a trip like this, don't get me wrong. It's just a little bit, you know, tighter. The car does have a nice rear. I do give them credit on the shaping, but in terms of opening the trunk, it is annoying. And look, you'll see why it's annoying and why I say that. This is a horrible spot to open up the trunk from. It's all the way down there. It's crazy. Trunk space, it doesn't really amaze me. It's got a decent sized trunk. You're gonna have your cargo cover. Of course, you can fold your seats forward, but you're gonna have that plasticky feel again all around the trunk. Now, underneath here, you're gonna have your charger bag, and then underneath this platform, you're gonna have a tire kit. So, you know, just your standard trunk. You know, you can close it with the press of a button, but honestly, who the hell decided to put the opening button for the trunk all the way on the bottom? It, to me, doesn't make any sense. I hate it. It doesn't make any sense. But if we're going to be talking about the exterior of the car, I do like the exterior styling of the car. It is very nice in my opinion. However, on the inside of the car, this car is a certified piece of crap on the inside. Outside, I like it.